I have a horse that I don't have any issues with. He's respectful on the ground, under saddle, and on the trail. My question is for my mother-in-law. She's in her late 60s and loves spending time with my horses. I've noticed that my one horse, Edgar, is starting to get pushy with her. I know it's because she treats the horses like dogs and not 1,000-pound animals. She's never been around horses. I know respect is not transferable. My question is, what are some simple exercises she can do with him to gain his respect? She's not able to do any running or sweaty work. And again, he's not disrespectful to me or anyone else that really handles him. It's just with her.
I would say something simple you could do is get the horse to back up on the ground. Go back to my fundamentals backing method number 1. Tap the air with the stick, tap the rope, and teach her how to back. Obviously, if you train the horse, it should be able to back up well with the method. Get her to teach it how to back up on the ground. Another thing I'd teach her to do, if your horse already knows it, how to yield the horse's forequarters. Horses love to use their front end, their head, neck, and shoulders to push us around. So tell her every time she's with her horse, see what she's doing is this. Your mother-in-law is doing all of the lovey-dovey stuff and none of the move your feet stuff. Here's the problem, okay? When you only love on a horse, that's all you do, and you don't make them mind and be respectful, they'll slowly get more dominant, pushy, and disrespectful. The opposite's true. If you only move your horse's feet forwards, backwards, left, and right, and you don't spend any time loving on them or spending some quality time just loving on them, touching them, just letting them relax around you, pretty soon they hate you because every time you get around them, all you're doing is making their feet move. You need both. You need to love on them, but you also need to what? Move their feet. You got to balance the two. One without the other doesn't work very well. So like with me, for example, a lot of people that hate on me and hate on my method, they say I'm too aggressive and I'm too quick and I force the horse and, that's their whole mantra, okay? But you got to remember, a lot of the videos that you see, especially on YouTube from years ago, it's me fixing problem horses that have had these problems for many years. And I'm fixing them on camera right now. I don't have 3 years to fix it, 3 weeks to fix it. I got 30 minutes to fix it now. And you got to remember, I'm also dealing with 90% of my customers that follow my method are far too passive with their horses. They let their horses run over them, just like this lady. They let their horses push into them, run over them, etc. So they're way over here. They're way over on the dog training deal. I just love on that puppy. So I kind of exaggerate shit because I need them in the middle, really. But what I do is I over-fry them a little bit over here, knowing that when I quit yelling at them, they're going to slide right back to here. This is where I needed them in the first place, right in the middle. It's like the stick and the carrot. All stick is no good. All carrot's no good either. You need in the middle, somewhere in the middle, that area here, a little bit of this area, then a little bit more of this. Somewhere in the middle is what you're needing. So teach it to back up. Have her teach it to yield its forequarters. There are a couple of exercises that don't take a lot of athletic ability to do, and that could happen, But you've got to explain to her, at some point, if she doesn't change her behavior, that horse will bite her. At some point, that horse is going to run over her. At some point, may not be now, might be in 6 months, maybe in a year and a half, but at some point, if you only love on them, it will bite you in the ass, I promise you. So she'll either listen or she won't, and sometimes people have got to get bit by the stove, touch that hot stove and get bit once or twice, and they figure out, that they've got to do something different.
How do you know what it takes to become successful? Talk to someone who's done it. Clinton Anderson became a multi-millionaire by leveraging his passion for horse training into a global brand and media empire, starting with nothing but the change in his pocket and the will to succeed. In doing so, he revolutionized an industry and became a celebrity. Now, you can put his experience and advice to work for your business. With Clinton Anderson's business consultancy, you can tap into Clinton's unique perspective, hear his straight talk, and get his no-nonsense advice. Just imagine yourself armed with Clinton's hard-earned knowledge and entrepreneurial spirit. So whether you own a ranch or any sort of business at all, we invite you to discover the transformative power of Clinton Anderson's leadership and innovation in your business. Call 1-888-287-7432 to take your business to the next level today.